No Time to Die, the new James Bond film, is now out and available for you all to go and watch on the big screen. This is Daniel Craig's final film. We're going to talk about it. Was he Bond-esque? Doesn't make any sense. But I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on this movie. Let me know in the comments below. What did you guys think? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down in the comments below. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And let's jump into this review of James Bond, No Time to Die. Okay, so No Time to Die. How do I feel about this movie? Well, you've probably read the title of this video, and I'm going to tell you guys right now. I'm just going to be completely frank with you. It's the best Bond film I've ever seen in my life. The best Bond film in my life. Don't come into the comment section saying, "Oh, Altex, you don't know what you're talking about," because I do. This is the best Bond film I've ever seen in my life. And you know why? I'll tell you why. Because I've never seen a Bond film in my life until today. This is the first Bond film I've ever seen, so naturally it is the best Bond film I've ever watched in my life. I've just never had any interest in James Bond. Don't know why, just never ever really piqued my interest to go and watch these James Bond films. So I haven't seen any of them. And I know this was Daniel Craig's last one. So I was like, you know what? It's on the big screen. Why not? Why not just go watch it? And I'm going to be completely honest with you. I really enjoyed this film quite a lot. And now it makes me want to go back and watch the Daniel Craig films and the other James Bond films. So naturally, this movie really did what it was supposed to do. Get me interested in Bond. I'm now interested in Bond. Where do I begin with this movie? Because there's a lot to unpack in this movie. So firstly, I gotta say, the cinematography in this movie is incredible. I loved the location so much. The shots and edits were so good. That opening sequence in Italy was absolutely insane. So good. Oh my God. I loved that Italy scene. That was absolutely incredible. And there's so many scenes like that that are just so mesmerizingly beautiful that you're sitting there and you're like, yo, this is such a gorgeous film. It's really gorgeous. So hats off to them. The score, I really like this score because they have that James Bond theme throughout all the music. And Hans Zimmer does a really good job of it. He puts it in there and it sounds James Bond, but sounds so different. And it's incredible. That's why he's one of the GOATs. Did it with Dune, and now he's done it with James Bond. He's done it with every movie he does. He's so good at that stuff. And he just does it again. Incredible. Now, as for Bond himself, not having ever watched Bond or anything like that, obviously I've played the James Bond games back on Nintendo and stuff like that. And I know of James Bond 007. Like, he's a legend. I would be surprised if no one knows who James Bond is. Even if you haven't watched the films, you know who James Bond is. You know what he's about. You know what he's capable of. So I have only that to go off. But I cared for this Bond so much. Cared for him so much that throughout the whole entire film, it was an emotional ride. It was an emotional ride. I never expected to like him that much and expected to actually really care that much about him. And I did. It was so incredible. And when a movie gets me to like the main character, I'm going to naturally enjoy it. The action sequences are incredible in this film. Absolutely incredible. I know a lot of people were going to have problems with the female 007, but I'm going to be honest, I didn't have any problems with her. I really liked the way she bounced off with James. I thought that was incredible. It was great. It was fun. It was dynamic. It was awesome. Brilliant. I loved the relationship of James Bond and his girlfriend. I loved that a lot. And the twist in there as well was quite good. The ending was emotional. It's a tearjerker. It got me. It's so hard to talk about the ending without spoiling it because it's just so incredible. That ending is really sad, but so like if you put yourself in the same situation he was in, you'd do the exact same thing. I would do the exact same thing because it would kill you. It would kill you. What happens to him would kill you in real life if you didn't do what he did. Like that's the only way out of that because I don't know how else you could go. But it was incredible. It was brilliant. It makes me want to go rewatch it now so that maybe that what happens at the end would have even more impact to me. But that was absolutely great. The story is great. I really like the story. I love these type of movies. So I don't know why I've never gravitated to James Bond when I love these spy thriller, like going undercover, trying to piece this mystery together. Who's behind this? Who's that? Who's this? I don't know why, but now it makes me more excited because if they're like this, then I'm going to enjoy it a lot more. So I really enjoyed the story in this one as well. I like the side characters. There's some great moments, but I think one of the negatives of this film is the villain of the film, Rami Malek. I like Rami Malek as an actor. I think he's really good. I did feel a presence of his villain in this movie. He was quite scary. Not gonna lie, he was a bit intimidating and scary and like on edge. And you're like, I don't know what this guy's gonna do. His motive, I kind of get his motive, but it's not a very strong motive. It's a very generic motive. I think they could have done a lot more with him. He's not really in the film that much, not in it at all that much, which is a shame. I really think you had a good concept for a villain, but he just isn't there enough. He's just not. He's behind the scenes most of the time. And yeah, it's just kind of like, I don't know. I really think they dropped the ball on the villain. That to me is the big thing in this film that just takes it down that tier is the villain. Like it just didn't feel like a good enough villain for this type of film. But overall, I really enjoyed No Time to Die. I'm not going to lie. Really enjoyed it. Now I want to watch more Bond films. So to me, it's done its job. And also, I do believe that you don't need to watch the other movies to understand what is going on in this film. I think the film does that really, really well. So let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think of No Time to Die? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash down in the comments below. Smash that like button for me as well. And click subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay safe. And remember, there's no time to die.